I was really looking forward to the second issue of the Rook. Like I did have a bunch of criticisms on the first issue. So I think story wise, I haven't been sold on it. Like the art is amazing, like flawless, absolute perfection. There's some good and there's some bad in this issue. Like there's some real goofy stuff, I have to say. Like the goofiness is continuing. So they introduced this character here. I can't remember her name. Like I think she's called Dire Wolf or something. It's too Game of Thrones. It's just, I don't know. Why do they have to be wolves? I was thinking, what if she had loads of foxes? Because all the animals on this planet grow much larger. So she could have had these big fucking foxes, and then there's no association with Game of Thrones. Like I don't know. When you say Dire Wolf, I just think of another show. Like so, it seems a bit lazy, you know. But the Rook here, like he's still trying to scavenge and build this rocket to get off the planet with his mate Swine, and he has to dive down to get stuff. There's kind of, this scene starts off really cool. Like there's like this gigantic snapping turtle, but at the end this felt a little bit silly. Now maybe like he eventually kind of automates his vehicle to kind of drive and jump and hit this snapping turtle in the face, and it kills it. Like this thing just looks like, look at the head and the neck. I'd say the muscles on this thing is through the roof. Like, and I think just driving a dune buggy into it, animals are tough. I just don't think that would kill. That just I didn't buy that. Like maybe he should have like detonated an explosion after it hit his head or something. But I guess there are things I'm starting to like in it. Like what I do like in these two issues so far, it seems whenever he has a bit of downtime, like he just gets pissed. You see he's drunk, and that's what you would probably do. Like, and like all scattered throughout this building or these cities, there's probably loads of alcohol that's fully preserved, you know. So like he's got nobody. So that's starting to build a bit of a kind of relatable thing with him, like, which I liked, and it ties in with the story. Like she gets the drop on him, and like the way your man, what's his name, is it Jason Fabok? Like the way he draws women, like, is beautiful. Like she is absolutely gorgeous. Like I just love the colouring on the eyes, everything. It's just done so well, and you kind of learn that they had a thing for each other, but because they're both these wardens with the animal helmets, it's kind of like forbidden, you know, that they can't. I don't know why, it seems a bit silly, like, but so they kind of have a thing for each other, and they'll probably work on that throughout the story, which I like. You know, it's nice to have kind of some interpersonal romantic stuff in there. Like, well, I like that anyway, I have to say, but the goofy stuff kind of kicks off here, where she's trying to get him to come and, you know, save the planet, and he's like, fuck that, we need to get out of here. Like the corporation or whatever they're called have better worlds, they're gone, like, so we just need to go. Like, and he tells her about the shows her like the rocket that they've built, but then this guy turns up who's after killing his mate Swine. And like when I started to see this guy, this was more, to me, just smelled a bit kind of unoriginal, and I was thinking a lot of this character Humongous from Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior. Just this big guy driving around in a big vehicle, and he's got loads of these cronies with him. Like, now this guy is like, he's got these gigantic bears with guns strapped onto their backs, and you find out that he was never a warden. Like, he was never chosen by the people on this planet. He basically killed the warden and took the helmet, and now he's using the bears. Like, but like they come in basically to kill you know, our two heroes here, like our hero and our heroine. And like, this is what I hated, like, because these gigantic bears are running in and they've got big cannons firing. Like, look at the size. Let me just go in here. Look at the size of them compared to these fellas on bikes. Like, they're enormous. Like, they're like buildings. Can you imagine the ground shaking? Like, one of them just fucking threw over a massive vehicle there. Like, you know, like that thing probably carry about 10-20 men. Like these things are huge, right? And they're bearing down on you. And this character, this is the dumbest thing ever, right? she's like, right, let's go. And then she's like, don't kill the animals, this isn't their fault. I know it's not their fault, but they're just about to literally, kill you, flatten you. And she fires a dart gun, right? Like a little dart gun. Like, think of the size of these things, right? Like, they're probably like 5 or 6 times the size of an elephant, and she still brings one of them down with this. Look, it falls down and squashes a few things. Like, so I didn't really like that. I thought that wasn't believable. What I did like, though, there's a really cool scene here, really great storytelling, because you can kind of, so the bad guys knock down the rocket that the Rook was building with his mate Swine, like, and you got the feeling like in the last issue he was spending nights working on it, and like this is their only way to get out of here. Like, so there's an amazing like double page spread of it collapsing. Even like the bears seem to be a bit kind of freaked out by it, like, and then here I just love this. You've got 2 more big panels of it crashing down. You can see him running with Direwolf and all the birds flying off, and then just this close up of his face, and like, even though you can't see his face, like, I'm thinking he is like, you fucking wankers, like, he's like, I'm just gonna get you now, you're dead, like, because like this was he was taken out of there, like, and I thought that was done really well. And as soon as that was over, you've got this beautiful panel here. Like, I just love this panel, like, just with all the dust coming off them, like off the wheels, all the birds flying and the animals running out, and like, I thought this was cool, but that was kind of short-lived, because I think how fast these vehicles go, right? And then you've kind of got these shots of just all the animals like running along with them, and I don't know, they just wouldn't be able to keep up. I just thought that was a bit silly, like. But what was convincing was she's trying to convince him that we need to take out these guys, and like, he's just like, the dialogue is really good here, like you can tell he's mad, like, where is it? I just thought this was really good. Yeah, she's like, if you help me first, and he's like, look, save the rah recruitment speech. If helping you means taking out that warden, the man who killed Swine and destroyed my ticket off this planet, I'm beyond in. Now who is he? And then she tells him who he is. So like, he's just like, fuck this, let's get this dude, like. And then they're like that's that kind of silly scene where they're all running along with the animals. It just feels like a kind of a kid's Saturday morning cartoon, and I don't think that's the audience. I actually think the audience is probably us bigger kids like that still like comics, like, but then you've got the humongous. I call him the humongous. He's here and he's saying like, whatever, bring me their helmets, like. So the humongous here, this guy is trying to get their helmets, like. But I'll keep reading it. There's some kind of silly stuff in there, but there's a few glimmers in there, but we'll see how it goes.